This is the third time I tried to record this. Um, this is about Perseus. Of course, his sword, to be more specific. If you watched the last video of last month, you'll know what I'm talking about. If not, well, go back and watch the video. Now, Perseus, we all know about his birth and early life. We know he was born of the son of Zeus, and his mom was literally, gosh, man, Golden Rain is all I'm gonna say. You know, King Argos was afraid that Perseus would kill him, so to prevent it, he imprisoned her in a bronze chamber. But Zeus intervened and led to Perseus' birth. He was exiled to Acrisius, fearing the prophecy, sealed her and his mom and Perseus in a chest. They cast him to sea. They washed ashore on the island of Cyprioth, where they were found and protected by a fisherman, which was the brother of the king of Polydeuces. Now, Polydeuces, the king, fell in love with his mom, Perseus' mom, but saw that Perseus was an obstacle, so he devised a plan to get rid of him by sending him to Perseus on a quest to retrieve Medusa's head. Three Gorgons, not one, three. She had a sister, two sisters. Now, the three Gorgons, he beheaded. Of course, we know he was given a shield by her, the boots by her, the sandals by Perseus by Hermes, and Athena gave him a shield that was polished. And Hades gave him the cloak of invisibility. Nymphs gave him a magical bag to carry. Nymphus gave him a bag to carry the head. Slaying Medusa, and she gave him the sword and, well, to cut off her head. Of course, we all know that he rescued Andromeda. I don't have to go in that. And years later, at an athletic contest in Larsius, Perseus accidentally killed Acerseus with disgust, with disgust, thus fulfilling the oracle's prophecy without intending to. Okay, in Greek mythology, the sword used by Perseus to slay Medusa is commonly referred. This is all off of Gork, by the way, including the picture. Slay Medusa, commonly referred to as the Harpe. According to various sources, the weapon was given to Perseus by Hermes, the messenger of gods. Hermes has lent Perseus his own harp sword to the task. However, there are some variants in the myth. Hermes is offered the cited as one of the providers of the harp Perseus, as seen in sources in like Wikipedia, many Katana articles on the myth. Some narratives suggest that the harp might have been originally belonged to Kronos, also spelled Kronos or Cronos, who used a similar sickle-like weapon to castrate Uranus, as discussed on Reddit. It is on Reddit, it's on Wikipedia. There is also a mention of Zeus. Some contexts have the Legend of Quest Encyclopedia of Fandom, where Zeus is slated to create an adamantian sword for Perseus, though this might be more alleged to a specific adaptation to interpretation rather than classic myth. The design of the harp is described as having a unique sickle-like curve, sometimes with serrated edges. In some stories, it's made of a mythical metal called adamantine or iron. This weapon's visually allowing both slashing and piercing, made it particularly effective against mythical creatures like Medusa. Thus, while Hermes is primarily done credited with lending the harp to Perseus, the myth does not provide a singular definition answer on who made the sword, as it seems to be history among different gods before Perseus. So in one we got Athena giving the sword, another one it's seems another one it's Hermes. Well, it says it's a sickle-like serrated edge, sometimes serrated, sometimes not. Sickle-like. Well, there are very few sickle-like swords that have a point to them. Um, One comes to mind, to be honest. Uh, Kukri, or what the Greeks used, it is sickle-like and a point to it. It's like a kukri. If you look at it, it's a crest. Hold on, I'm gonna do myself a favor. Live action, folks. Mm. I'm thinking it's more. Well, the kukri is was designed after a Greek kopesh. A Greek kopesh. Kopesh. Sorry, Greek kopesh. Well, believe it or not, it was a long sickle esque blade. It kind of looked like a different version of a kukri. And if you guys know me, I do definitely have a kukri. I should have had that drawn out for you guys, but it was, it has a point to it. You can stab and you can cut with it. It's mostly for slashing. But that's neither here nor there. Let's get on with the story, shall we? So, you want to go to Greece? You you want a sword. The last time I seen that sword, or heard about that sword, is it had to be in Greece, right? Or is it in Rome? Whoa, I got an idea. There's four of us, two places. Right. We have no idea where he was buried, or if he was buried. It's a myth, right? Yeah, but be where the king was. You know. right? We're you know, yeah, I know. Well, would he have been buried at Argos? He could have been buried in Argos. We don't know where Argos is. Because he would have been there. Yeah, he could have been there. He could have, of course, he would have been next in line, right? Yeah, or what? Or would he be in Polydeuces? Okay. You want to go see if we can find those two cities? Yeah. You're sure? Yeah, most definitely. So it's in Greece. Asian city located in northeast part of Peloponnese region in Greece. So it's in Marshall County, India. Indiana. I doubt that's where we're gonna be though. I doubt we ain't going to India, Indiana. It's in Greece somewhere. So you go look in Greece, and I'll go look for her. Sephiros. Sephiros. So you're going to an island, Selah Islands. See you. So Naxos to the east, and the islands of Naxos to the east. Wow. So you're gonna go to Greece, but you're gonna go about a mile. Oh, wow. You're gonna go that far? Yeah. It's no, yeah, that is true. You're gonna see a bunch of beaches. That's bad. We're gonna go to Greece, and you're gonna go that. Oh wow. I'll let you know how it goes. All right. Just keep me informed. Will do. So we have no idea where Perseus was buried. No, we don't. So we're gonna go to those two cities. We're gonna go to Argos, and they're gonna go to Sepros. That place. I have no clue. So we're going to ask around. Oh, we're gonna find a sword. We gotta find a sword. It's gonna be a lot harder to do that if we don't ask if people know where he's buried. Why don't we just ask TV? TV. It's a friend of mine in Greece. I thought you had friends in Rome. I didn't know you had friends in Greece. Yes. So, what do you? What who you don't have friends in? Places you don't have friends in. I don't have friends in New York. Nor do I. I don't care to go there. It's too cold up there. Too cold. Yeah, too cold. So we go to Greece. We see if we can't find this guy's body, and then we hook up back up with Sarah and Sophie. Yes. All right, Antonio. Let's go to Greece. And with that said, ladies and gentlemen, I bid you a good luck, a good night, and God bless. I will be here on the next one. Be safe, guys.